Well, I like the team. We like them a lot right now. You know, we're bringing back a lot of experience, a couple of transfers, a couple of new guys, all of which will have impact on our team. I thought last year we got some things started. We didn't have quite the year we wanted to, obviously, but I think we're going to build on that, and looking forward to it this year. Sophomores, you have third-year sophomores and second-year sophomores. So MELVION FLANAGAN, we'll start with him. MELVION was the, I believe he's the only freshman on the all-region team last year. Was our leading scorer, led us in multiple statistics for categories in the offensive side. So he'll be a big, a big part of our offense again this year. But hopefully we've brought him some help. We've got some other guys that we think are going to be able to help him. Like, first thing we're doing is, MELVION was the point guard last year. We're going to move him to the 2. We have a couple of newcomers that are going to vie for that spot. DARIEN NEWCHURCH, transfer from East Central. He'll be a third-year guy at Terry High School. Scoring point guard that would play well again, play well, and then you also have Donovan Sanders. He is a freshman. I know you want to ask for sophomores, but he will also help fill that spot. But along with sophomores, we're looking forward to Kevin Grimes. Kevin has been here 3 years and hasn't gotten on the court yet. He's had injuries for 2 years, came out with some big accolades. So we're expecting him to step in and fill some spots for us. He'll be more of probably like a 2-3 kind of player. And then you have Carr Cham. Carr is a returning starter for us. Shoots it really well. He's gotten more athletic this year. Has a better bounce to him this year. Expecting another good year from him. Probably the best shooter on the team, or one of the best shooters on the team. Lee Flenner is a transfer from Augusta State. Averaged 13 and 9 in the Peach Belt last year. He'll be a big part of our team. And then Caleb McCarty, also a transfer from Hines out of Biloxi High School, 6'7", player that will be a huge impact player for us. DONTAVIUS PROBY is just tough as nails. He was a huge part of our team last year. We were so short-handed, and to have a guy like him that just gives it on every play, doesn't back down from anybody. And then Calvin Johnson, who got hurt, who was starting for us last year and then got hurt. He was starting at the 4 for us. He'll probably play the 4 again for us this year. He, hopefully he'll have a big role this year. He's actually has a little injury right now that we're waiting on results from. And then, of course, Anthony Ratliff, who was probably our best all-around player last year. Was a double-double guy. He's been hurt. He was hurt, got hurt right after the season, and he just came back 2 days ago. But we're expecting big things from him, like he did for us last year. We're expecting better things from him this year. DILLON joined us in the middle of the year last year. Dillon Farmer is a tough, big guy, played great minutes for us last year. He is a Marine reservist, and he's just a great team player. He'll be he'll play that role for us. Just tough guy that can come in and get rebounds for us, and he can score, as he's shown. Donovan, I didn't really touch on Donovan too much. Donovan's a strong point guard. Donovan is going to be a huge part of our team. Well, it's a different conference this year. With we're going to be playing the North teams, and I haven't seen one North team yet. So that'll be new for me going into some of these places. But I think it's the usual suspects. I think Pearl River obviously returns most of their players, and they were at the top last year. They didn't win it. I think Holmes won it, but Pearl River was right there, and they're returning some really good players. And I think that and they always play hard. I think I don't know about their newcomers, what they have, but just for what they had from last year, they'll be back up there. Southwest is going to be very good this year, and I think Jones will be really good this year. Jones returns a lot of most of their team from last year, and they were very solid last year. I think that the North guys, I just don't know well enough to comment on them. You know, you have Northeast is always very good, and East Mississippi is always very good, but I really don't know a lot about the other guys. I do know Northwest has some players too. I've heard about that. So I really can't comment much more on the North County teams, North State teams, I'm sorry. I'd like to finish near the top of the league, you know, if not higher. We're better than we were last year. And we're better, you know, right off the bat, we're better just because we have numbers this year. Last year we played most of the year with 7 or 8 players. This year we have a full team. We return a lot of the guys from last year that were significant players on our team, and we brought in some transfers and some new faces that are really going to help us. So I would suspect that we'd be near the top of the league. You know, I'm not sure if, you know, where we are talent-wise, because I don't know what everybody else has. But if comparing it to last year, I think we're greatly improved from last year. Hopefully you'll see, you know, if we're going to win, we're going to have to play some defense. And I think that was one thing that was really lacking on our team last year. But a big part of that was because we had so few guys. You know, they had to play so many minutes last year. You know, we had a game last year against Southwest. We actually won the game, but we played 4 guys 40 minutes. I've only played 1 guy 40 minutes in a game. Never played 2. Rather much 4 guys played 40 minutes. So our guys were exhausted, especially when you had 2 or 3 games a week to try to put those minutes in. So I think you'll see a much improved defensive team this year. And then on the offensive side, we run a pro-style offense. We run something called the pistol offense, which you don't see a lot of colleges run. Some of them do. There are a few that run them, but we like to run the pistol. It's a fast-paced offense, and so I think you'll see a fast-paced game. We'll press, especially now that we have more players. We plan to press both zone and man. You know, I'm looking forward to a great year. I think I have, you know, last year was a tough year through COVID, both on and off the court for our guys, our families. But the one thing about these group of guys is that they're an excellent group of guys. They made the year so much better, both on and off the court. They finished their year last year with a 3.26 GPA, you know, which is excellent for a junior college men's basketball program. So it's a lot of fun working with these guys, and a lot of fun to watch.